Quattro in front, please. Giving him the self-support. Gotta. Okay, so... Nope, but she's like, oh, Stella, oh, I'm dying. And Four tells Stella to get out. She's like, alright, Four, see you again, Chin. She's like, yeah, you do that. Just keeping her calm, making her not think she's gonna fucking die. So let's go give him that. We're still on the Koji blowing that man up thing. I should do that before I get too excited. Right, and then we'll do the thing with Setsuko again. This boy. God, he still ain't fucking dead. It's because no beams. Setsuko's name is in Latin characters because as the main character I got to name her, so I just named her name, but in the old good letters that everybody can look at. Ba-dum-bum. Alright. Ba-bum-bum. Tetsuka again. Thank you, Gabanguni, for the support. And also, that's why her name is O'Hara, because they only give you 5 letters for the nickname. Don't do better than that if you're going to hit the big man. Okay, so we got Amuro. This is the lady. Doesn't look like he's transcribing it though. We've got Quattro. Oh yeah, here we go. All around that machine, the pilot's pressure is forming a barrier. It is for. So you're the one in my head. If that thing's being controlled by a new type's power, it's too dangerous. It'll just eat away at your soul. And it fucking will as well. I think it's built to do that and fuck you up. It's bad. Bad news, don't get in the Psycho Gundam. The Psycho is short for Psychomu. This is the psychic communication frame. But it's the system. But handling short to Psycho. Alright. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. don't. You know what? I don't think old Garan Gundam's good enough. Alright, I'll change formation. Oh shit. Oh no, now she's flying! Oh no! I forgot that he doesn't have any. That's fine, that's fine. Camille will deal with her. So you get an apogee motor, very nice. Kapow, got him. Yeah, she is. They're all tough as hell. Oh, my friggin' nightmares, I'll get you. Retreaters, I'm here. You want that hit for... Listen, we got it. The Psycho Gundam can handle this. You get out of here. Thank you for. Pretty sure that they can't assist anyway, yeah. So we'll go wide. And not good enough to support herself against the 4. What's 4 skill then? 201. There you go then. And Camille's got to be the one to get her. So, I wouldn't mind chipping her down just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Yeah, that much more. Yep, good start, good start. I'm still mad the TFO blew up. What I should have done was refilled God Sigma's energy, seeing as that's the thing he can fucking do, is refill his juice. Pretty sure that's not gonna get her.
Gundam, Mark II を倒せば記憶を戻してくれるって。
Oh, hella upset. Oh, with the crit too.
まだだ。まだ俺だって死にたくないんだ。そこか。
なんだこの感触。不愉快だ。
She don't like how it's feeling. Right then, so it's Trinity energy. Feeling much better about these guys. Give her the energy fucker. Give him the double XPs. So when he takes her out in a second, we're good. What a bungling, all round bunglage. Oh, I'm leaving. This sucks. Bye. And then this fucking idiot. Right then, let's give it the go then. Camille's feeling pretty spicy right about now. Bum 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 bum. Like, I'm pretty sure that this move is gonna get her. So, fingers crossed for +2 4 points. Let's look up how many you need. I think you only need like 4 actually. I think you actually do need 4. 4. If you have at least, when 4 is destroyed on stage 36, if you have at least 5 4 points, or at least 4 and 28 SR points, then she'll join you. Impossible! I'm... But we did it. Shin fought Stella, so we've got 2, yeah, we've got 2 Stella points. Oh, and we, okay, defeat Sting, Al, and Stella on this stage. Extra, so we've got 3 Stella points, supposedly. And you need 8 Stella points or 7 and 28. So 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3. Yeah, so we'll just continue to get them. 4 is, yeah, so we want to destroy 4 while Stella is still alive on that one. Hi, Notefra, how you doing? You're upset that you knew what she said about needing me to translate to watch this anime? Disagreed. Need to watch more. If we had Quattro Attacker, we'd go, Lala? No, more aggressive. She'd say, he's reading my pressure, another new type. He'd say, so the Federation is using Psychomy weapons now. Is this the role that the New Age is forcing on new types? But anyway, Camille fucking blew her up, because he's good and strong. That's what SR points. So, Force complains about how her head's killing her. And Shin points out to Camille that there's a hole. You can look through the hatch into the Psycho Gundam's cockpit. And he sees the pilot clearly. And 4 is like, oh, the Psycho, and Camille's yelling at 4, what are you doing in there? Get the heck out. Phantom Pain are leaving. Then taking that big weird Gundam. And Toga's like, only one thing to do when against a retreating foe. And Camille's like, no, stop, Toga, no. And he's like, Camille? Like, don't, that's 4 in there, don't do it. Camille's doing a thing. It's like the pilots do think Camille's like doesn't want you to attack, and Toga's like irrelevant. It's something we do to enemies. And then Eiji's like, yo, Toga, chill out. Nope, nobody's mother. 4 is nobody's mother. She's just a girl that Camille met and thought was alright. So, Toga's gonna fuck her murder her because that's what you do to retreating enemies. Whiffed it. Looks like she looks, well, 4 is a lady, And not only can you not gender enemy, you also cannot age them. That's fine too. But it's like Toga missed, and Mizuki points out that the only thing that kept Toga from busting it open was AG, because he fired the G attacker's jets mid-attack to shift his aim. And she leaves. Toga asks AG what does he think he's doing with the G attacker, and AG's like, what do you think you're doing? Not only was that unit neutralized, but the pilot was a friend of Camille's. But we're gonna have to wait till we get back to the ships, everybody, because we gotta get the fuck out of here. And now Camilla's 4. I never would have thought you were in the Phantom Pain, Camille. And then says, I can't imagine finding out someone you knew was an enemy. Even in the New World, history is doomed to repeat itself. Yeah, you were right first time. It's a girl that did mislead you, but it's nobody's mother. She's the same age as Camille. And in Zeta, she dies, and it perfectly mirrors, like, the setup of the scene is exactly the same as Amuro killing Lala with Shah, and that's when Quattro and Amuro look at each other and like, you know what, I think maybe we can't be friends. A gal in disguise is just a lady. I don't know. You guys, I don't understand. You cannot tell. But anyway, AG picks up and is like, so Toga, what the heck? Why are you attacking that Gundam? And Toga's just like, it was a retreating enemy. When the enemy retreats, you take them out so they can't come back and get you next time. And AG, right in the middle of it, calls Toga heartless. And it's like, Toga, AG, jeez, please. And then when he calls Toga heartless, Toga instantly just switches and he's like, so, do you want to do something tomorrow, AG? You busy? So AG then says, so, if say one of us was taken captive by the enemy, if you were, like, would you shoot through them? Oh, and he says, would you shoot through Leo's G-Shadow without hesitating? And Toga says he would if he judged it necessary to defend the Grand Kaiser. And Leo's like, damn, yeah, you just fucking kill me. Bakayaro! Idiot fucking asshole. So he punches him. He yells at Toga and calls him a soulless fighting machine, and then storms off. And Toga's mostly in shock and is like, I don't get it. And it's the first time, and but he's mostly in shock because it's the first time. Yeah, he's like what? He says, AG punch. It was the first time he's ever actually hit me with a punch, because normally he just dances around and dodges him. But then everybody else is like, AG. Well, some people are like, oh, it was the right thing to do. Some people are like, it's the wrong thing to do. Koji says he would have stopped Toga if AG hadn't. But Tetsuya, being the trained soldier that he is, sees Toga's point. In battle, it's kill or be killed. The Shia's like, no way, dude, you can't do that. And but Julie says that he sees Toga's logic. He can't say what he'd do in that situation. It's the sort of thing that demands a judgment call, like, in the moment. Kappe feels sympathy for Toga, though, and the way he sees it, Toga just can't understand the difference between attacking Zeravaya or a human or anything else. And that's fucked up. And Ray just says in a battle to the death there's no, like, real difference between any of those. And it was like, damn, Ray, you're also fucked up. But as for Shin, how Shin's feeling, he says for the short time he knew For, though he didn't know her as long as Camille, in like fucking 10 minutes, he said she looked just like an ordinary girl. And Amuro's like, looked. And he's like, what do you mean? And he's said he's certain that the black robot was managed by a Psycommon. Like, what the heck's a Psycommon? Ushida. And he says the technology enables the pilot to feel and control the machine by mental effort alone, but it needs the power of a new type to operate. And based on her reading, based on Amuro's reading, she's not just a new type. She's an artificial new type created by the Federation's technology. and they must have been researching militarized applications of new type power since the end of the last war. And Amuro says, "Oh, in Jamil's world, artificial new types have already been used as weapons." And then Rei's like, "And now by the new Federation." Koji objects to the word deployed, because that makes it sound like a weapon rather than like a person. But Amuro's like, it's appropriate. Like, cyber new types are created as weapons, aren't they? But Setsuko says that as a soldier herself and aware of the role of humans in waging war, she's not comfortable being compared to a machine. But people, and then Shin's like, but people are used as tools of war all the time. And in Shin's world, soldiers were enhanced by technology and drug therapy. Camille, however, refuses to accept that 4 is a cog in a war machine. And he's just like, 4's a normal kind girl. She's a person, just like you and me. But Amuro's like, Camille, she's the enemy. And he needs Camille to make up his mind by the next battle. And there will be one. Even if his decision is to refuse to fight with everybody else, he's got to make his decision. He was like, damn, it's too hard. He's like, it might not be with the Phantom Pain, but you got to make up your mind. So Camille says, look, I'm sorry, but can you guys leave me alone for a while? And Emma says, alright, stay for as long as you like. And Emma says, see ya, Camille. So everyone shuffles out, except Shin. Is that Camille? Yes, I asked you to let me be alone. And when I'm in the same position, you can't stay away. Shin, I know you're confused, but I don't think this is just your problem. If that girl 4 is in the Phantom Pain, I'm betting so is Stella. And then internally he's like, I met Stella before, back in Armory 1. Going by today's battle, she probably the pilot of the Gaia. Like, see, Destiny is pretty much just Seiya, but told shittier and worse. But Beltorchika catches Amuro in the hole, and she was listening to the whole thing. And she says that as a new member of the crew, she has to have a grasp of the team dynamics, which means she's allowed to listen in. Amuro tries to push past her, but she goes to grab him, and he backs off. And she's like, bleh! And she feels him like trembling like a leaf, and he says, pitiful, isn't it, giving Camille a lecture in this state? He's like, Amuro, you... He's like, I just don't want him to end up like me and Lieutenant Quattro. No one should have to go through that ever again. And then Beltorchika internally, he's been fighting all along, with his own past. Is this Amuro Rei's strength, the thing that makes him fight? But yeah, like I said, when 4 gets murdered, like, the setup is exactly the same as the Lala Char Amuro thing. And Amuro and Quattro is like, you know what, maybe we can't actually get on and be friends, like, But now we're going to get to meet Heine properly, and he's introduced as a member of the Faith thing, and he's been assigned directly to the chairman. And his first act is to get Atherin to ease off on the Captain Western Flus bullshit. He wants all the soldiers down to the greenest rookie to call him Heine. Unfortunately, his robot, the Goof Ignited, is malfunctioning, so he won't be able to join us on the front lines. And like Brunom says, aka Van Presto couldn't play enough for his celebrity voice actor, so he's not playable. Lauren asks why he's here at this meeting, and Heine says that he knows he's of the moon race, and to be honest, the chairman's glad that Minerva's got one on the roster. And it was his personal wish to have Lauren present when his message was delivered. And I was like, what the? And Gwen is like, pretty good shit. This is good. People are respecting. But yeah, what's the news that's so important that Durandal sent a member of his Faith agents personally to deliver? And Tai opens it and almost drops it in surprise. Not an unpleasant one though. Chairman Durandal is pursuing an alliance with the Moon Race. And it seems he and Blex, the head of the AUG, are trying to unite all those who live in space against the New Earth Federation. A sort of space alliance. Joining Plant with the Moon Race is the first step. And Lauren wonders if Kiel will hear of it entirely then. But as a gesture, Durandal's going to come to Earth personally to meet with Diana Soleil. Braving the rivalry zone is a grand gesture of faith, and he's bringing Lakers Klein with him, which is the fake one, obviously. And then internally, Quattro sees that if Axis comes to this new space alliance at the wrong time, it could make the war worse. Or is Durandal fully aware of that? Anyway, current plan is to rendezvous with the Diana counter in Ganahan. in Gallia, and then escort it to Gibraltar. And Lauren makes a note to tell Diana that he's found out the location of the Soleil, which is the ship. And then we'll have a quick shifty at the Bazaar. We got any robots at the Bazaar yet? Still no? Okay, these things are dirt cheap here. You see they're only 10 instead of normally they cost more, so we're going to buy them and sell them later. Just for a shit profit. Solar panel is still tempting. That's still tempting. Oh, okay, so it's we got the good aiming thing from the lady. Behavior restraint system. I'm tempted by that, but yeah, just because it'll round us off to a neat 1000. Let's